Okay, so we're going out then. Just need to set up some stuff, and we're underway for qualifying. So 18 minutes of pure speed. Just need to run some final tests, and then we'll be going. We've got, who's that out front? Olitet. So we'll just watch him while I just get things sorted out. Okay, everything seems good. So we're just going to focus on the stream now. Thank you to Jake Stewart and Dockyard for helping me get the audio sorted out. As Olitet is the first one out on the grid. So we'll see where he can put his ass. Obviously, what's his name? Dockyard. Not racing with us today. We've only got 11 drivers compared to last time. There was 13 last time. So, I mean, it's still, everything's up for grabs here today. Obviously got Jake Stewart with us as well, so watching him from his trying to turn one now. Yellow flags in sector 3, just people slowing down, I think. Going as wide as he can, third gear through the first sequence of corners. First sector, absolute hell if you're on controller. Not sure about wheel, probably better. But obviously I'm guessing we have quite a few people on controller in this league. Obviously gonna have an odd wheel person too. Going around this long corner on the outside now. Yellow flags in sector 1. I think that's maybe, I'm not sure. Olitet keeping it nice and clean throughout his quali lap. Just gonna make some double checks on the audio real quick. Everything seems good. I'm gonna turn my volume on my phone down. So, to the line now. Here comes Olitet. 129.7. Rapid. I think next over the line, it's Patty with a 130.3. So he's quite a bit off, but yeah. Sure. Find some time. JKG 131.1. Gordon Shaw 141.1. And Jake Stew with a fastest lap. 129.7 in the Williams. Car number 13, although he's car number 2. I keep on telling him, actually, to switch to car number 13, but he just doesn't listen, which is a shame. But he has the fastest lap. He's on provisional pole for the time being. Finjo 6 qualified 2nd last time round. He is down in 7th with a 159.3. Must have had some problems, as we see the AlphaTauri now going over the line. What's it going to be for him? Only enough for 9th, 145.8. He might be going for a second run. Not sure. Well, obviously everybody's going to be going for a second run, but on the same set of tyres I was kind of referring to. But SGT UK is also just preparing for his lap out after everyone else has laid the rubber down. And in other news, JKG has retired from the session. Not sure why that is, but unfortunate for him, I guess. As we're expecting to see, we're gonna probably watch SCT UK on his out lap. Like Olitet is actually going for another flyer. We'll have to see how he gets on with that. In time, we're going to be watching SGT UK just sort of UK coming into the first corner. Looking nice. UK, he's a pretty good driver. He proved himself last time to be good in, scored some good points for Alfa Romeo. We've got another Alfa Romeo driver in Fat Philly. He's moved from Ferrari to Alfa Romeo, I do believe. I think he's also Ferrari's reserve. In a bit of lag, but first sector around a long corner now. Circuit has crazy speeds. I think it's definitely the fastest street circuit on, well, certainly the fastest grade 1 speed for speed. Grade 1 street circuit, of course. Not sure what the fastest is, just in general, maybe Monza, which is also on the calendar, I think. As he comes into sector 3 now, GT UK. As most people are in the pits. GT UK timing it perfectly to get out on track. Not going to have any traffic coming around the final corner now. What time is he going to set? And is he going to be up there with the top people? It seems like it. He seems to be got on a pretty good lap. Yellow flags in sector 1. He gets a 131.2. And I think that was, that's placed him in P7, by the way. So I think it's Patty, who is currently first sort of one on his flyer. I think that's actually, Jordan Shaw that overtook him. So it seems like he's going to be the first one doing his second run. He, of course, has a 131.8. So if he wants to get up there with the others, he's going to have to show some pace. Obviously, this is a street circuit, so especially through these set of corners that we're going through now, really just don't want to push it too hard because, of course, you don't want to end up in the barriers, which we saw in 2021, Max Verstappen in the barriers out of the corner that we're going through right now. As we now go for his flying lap, we're going to do it on board, I think. Let's get some sector times up. Telemetry. There we go. Alright. Through the first corner then. Second corner. Through it in 4th gear. You can see he's definitely using manual, which is good. Manual can get you a few tenths. It's always good to see. Not struggling through the first sector. Pretty decent first sector. Jake Stew. I'm not sure if he's retired or if he's just binned it somewhere. That's not very good for him. Actually, let's see if we can get him on board. He's on Do Not Disturb, okay. We won't be seeing Jake Student. Won't be speaking to him. That's a shame. We'll just turn party audio off then. Yeah, not sure what's happened to him. Maybe disconnected or... Anyway, so as we see Fat Jordan Short across the line now. Much improved. Of 130.7 gets him ahead of JKG. Patty with a new fastest lap of 129.4. Beating out his teammate, obviously, Jake Stew. Hold on, Jake Stew's invited me to a party, so we will be able to speak to him. Hold your horses. Where is he? Jake Stew. Okay. Right. Just need to include audio up. Hold on. Jake, I'm just including your audio. Accept it and we'll have a little chat about what happened.
Hello, I
Wait,
went
have you,
into
are you on, wait, have you started, party chat?
yeah, I went into turn
Okay.
3. No, sorry, turn yes, no, turn 4. Went into turn
Turn
4,
4.
pushed way too hard, lost the rear into the barriers, overcorrected, pulled a Nicholas Latifi, basically,
Oh dear.
and I'm out.
Where do you think you're gonna start on the grid then?
I'm at
Since,
P3 right now by 3 tenths. 140, 129.461. Very good time from him. Yeah, looking good for Williams. Bring
and
back,
who do you think who's gonna win?
well, hopefully me, but if I had to say someone
Yeah,
else, I'd
okay.
probably say Patier, as you know, he's
Yeah,
my
Patty.
teammate.
Yeah, yeah. No Sharky to rear end in this race.
Yeah, or me.
Yeah. Well, it's been good to speak to you.
Thank you very
Obviously.
much for the interview.
Alright. Hopefully we can speak again in the race, or maybe, hopefully not.
Okay, I will not include my audio anymore. Goodbye.
Okay. Well, that was a nice little, that was a nice little speak to Jake, wasn't it? Just gonna, you know, this is all experimental, of course. We just need to, get the phone back on, see if, audio's still working. Everything seemed alright. Which is good, you know? It's good to have a working mic. Obviously on my controller that I was using before, all just kind of went to, well, yeah, during the race. Who's out at the moment? Fat Philly, Alfa Romeo, currently sat in P3. Looks like he's on his flyer. Let's watch him then. Obviously he was a good performer last race in Bahrain. Let's see how he does a bit further southwest. Yeah, southwest in Jeddah. Obviously, on the coast of the Red Sea here. Round he goes. In this, really bendy sort of straight. At the end of Sector 2. Well, I'm gonna say I'm not really good at this section of the track, but to be honest, I'm just not good at Jeddah, like, at all. I mean, obviously it's harder on controller, but I just don't think it's really a track that I'm that good at. Many of these times are way better than my time trial. Just ever, so. As we see him now, going around the final corner, Fat Philly, let's see what sort of time he's going to get. Coming up to the straight now. Oh, never mind, he's in the pit. That's a bit anticlimactic, wasn't it? Oh well. Who else is out? Looks like, that's, Alpha Tauri. Just, coming around the final corner now, number 99. Oh, he's in the wall, and that's his end plate. His end plate's just fallen off, and his teammate's gonna have to weave his way around it. Manages to do so, I think. He ain't gonna have any problems on his tyre. Yeah, he's gone in the pits, look. Doesn't look like he managed to improve that much on his time. Maybe just by a 10th. Finjo 6, struggling. He was right up there in Bahrain. Not so much here in, Not so much here in Jeddah. Anybody else on their flying lap? I think that's Ollie Tech. Yes, it is. Coming around the final corner. He could be going for pole here. Oh, never mind. His lap is over 2 minutes. Oh, hold on. Wait, was it? I don't know. I just got confused there, I think. But yeah, fast around the first out of corners. Jay Morton has retired from the race. Well, not the race, qualifying, I'm sorry. But through Sector 1, looks like he might have a wheel. You can always tell Sector 1 of Jeddah who has a wheel or not. Done a bit wide out there, but that's fine. Track limits approve of a little bit of creativity, I guess. Purple sector 1, I think, for Mollytech, as he goes into sector 2 now. Through this awkward little corner here. Now onto like the kind of bendy straight. Mollytech, who is currently second in the championship, if he can win this race, or, well, score decent points in this race, he'll be first, I think, in the entire championship so far. Obviously, round 2. Round 1 was in Bahrain. His teammate, Dockyard, won the last race, obviously. Mollytech, came second, I believe. And I think it was Finjo6, who is currently in last place. He came third in the race. He's just trying to get the most out of a track there. Sets a 128.9. First driver into the 128. He's 5 tenths clear of Patty. Obviously, who Jake Stew, who we were talking to just a few minutes ago, was rooting for. Obviously, they're teammates. Let's see where Patty is. He's on his fire at the moment, just coming into sector 2. Not sure if he's maybe slowed down a bit there. Doesn't look like he's particularly pushing right now. Or maybe he is. Maybe I'm just not very smart, but do we have anybody else potentially crossing the line for a higher place? 2 AlphaTauris. Moving with the Etra. Stays in 9th. His teammate is going into the pits. And this is Patty, crossing the line now. Would it be enough? No? You retire? Not particularly sure what happens here. I think he's retiring. Mollytech retired as well. I'm not really sure what's going on. Everybody is retiring. This is confusing. Why is everybody retiring? I am so confused. What is going on? Really just not particularly sure what's going on here. Maybe my game's glitched? What's going on? If somebody could inform me of what's going on, then that would be highly appreciated. Okay. Well, anyways, Mollytech is in first today, followed by Fat Philly, followed by Patty in P3. Jay Morton for Ferrari is in P4. Jake Stew, who obviously we spoke to earlier, is in P5. Jordan Shaw for Ferrari in P6. JKG, obviously the owner of the league in Mercedes, is in P7. Alfa Romeo, SGT UK, is in 8th. His teammate obviously up in 2nd. The 2 AlphaTauris are moving with Etra in 9th, and Klimang in 10th. And finally, Finjo6 down at the bottom in 11th. Obviously, the double Scottish lineup there. I'm still not confident about this audio. Still seems a bit dodgy, I'm not sure. I'm so confused. Why did everybody retire? I'm just so confused. Hold on, let me go to Discord. just going to ask the Discord, why did everyone retire? That is the question on my mind. However, the question on my mind should be, who's going to win this race? Hopefully it's not as anticlimactic as qualifying in the way that everybody just kind of left. Just gonna start a party, maybe that will help audio. Okay, I think we're going for a formation lap then. Everybody is back on the grid. So, here we go then. Round 2 in Jeddah. The race will be underway soon. We've got 25 laps of racing around this 6-point-something kilometer circuit. As Ollie Tett is in first for Haas. Pat Foley in second for Alfa Romeo. And Patty in third for Williams. Obviously, he had a bit of tough luck last time around in Bahrain. I think I actually made a mistake talking in that interview to Jake. I think that was JKG that got rear-ended by he got rear-ended by Sharky. It was. He might have got caught up in that fight. I'm not sure, but yeah, he did fall down the order. He obviously got the fastest lap, of course. So audio doesn't seem to be very good. I'm not really sure what's going on. No, not at the start of a race. Doesn't seem very smart. I'm just sorry, if you're just joining in, I'm a bit worried about the audio. Not sure why, or if it's why. It's just, I don't know. Okay then, sorry, just don't want the experience to be bad for you guys. We're lining up on the grid now. Not sure if this was, too much. Obviously you guys are racing, but if you have any feedback on the audio that you'd like to give me, please do put it in the chat. Obviously if we're watching afterwards, you know, just, yeah. Don't need to worry about that, of course. As everybody's lined up on the grid now. Nobody disqualified. It's 5 red lights in Jeddah. Who will win this time today? As many people get drive-throughs or jump starts. That's 3 drivers. JKG through into turn 1, but he's got a drive-through. Ollie telling it out. As it's quite chaotic nearer the back. Fat Freddy, he might have a run here. No, he doesn't. Jake Stew up into 4th. He's going to be happy with that. I think gained a few positions there. Everybody's still in DRS of each other, of course, as we're just going around the first sector. The people who are on controller are going to suffer. So the drivers, obviously, that have drive-through penalties, as you can see on the left. JKG, who's currently in first. Klemang, and moving with the Etra. So, strategies for today. Medium hard or hard mediums, it looks like. Obviously, I'm guessing that's going to be the other way around for those people starting on the hard, such as Patty. Let's have just a quick look at who's starting on what tyre. So it's only Patty, Olitech, and Jordan Shaw who are running on the hard compound. And Clemang, who is running on softs. It's interesting. Fat Philly overtakes Olitech. They're fighting, they're fighting, they're fighting. Jake look at the battle hit. Fat Philly away. Taking it wide as he can. Leading, but he's got a drive through for getting a jump start. Moving with an extra 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Very good for him. As Jake Stew has the run on Fat Philly. Jay Morton has DNF. Not sure if he crashed or what. Jake Stew overtakes just as the safety car is deployed. That's a bit controversial, but okay, that's a pretty good move from Jake Stew. Obviously, who we were speaking to earlier, he's now basically in first place, thanks to AKG, who has his penalty drive-through, obviously, as we see them going around at the moment now. It's a virtual safety car, bear in mind, so we're not going to have a full-on safety car. I'm not really sure what happened to Jay Morton, obviously. Driving for Ferrari, that's not going to be good for them. I think he, did he crash or did he DNF? We're not sure, we don't have a replay, obviously, since I'm the only commentator. So, yeah, I guess that's a shame, but unfortunate for Ferrari, I guess. JKG is going to be going into the pit lane, maybe. No, he's not. Again, I must have missed that. JKG goes... Fat Philly, obviously. That's a disaster. Together in time. Jake Stew well in the lead. As he is going to try and catch up with Jake. Olitech is in third position. But I think his DRS is open. Jake Stew 13 back. Cars coming through the first corner now. It's incredibly tight throughout the pack. Obviously down to 7th where JKG had his little moment. Or have a drive-through penalty. Serve or are serving at this moment. Jake Stew just trying to keep his first position, but Fat Freddy's not making it easy for him. He's gaining on Jake Stew, which isn't going to be good for him, as obviously he wants to keep that first place and take it home for Williams tonight. Because we're kind of under the lights in Jeddah. Sort of sunset time, really. Because Ollie Tet is a lot closer than Fat Freddy is to Jake. And Patty is quite close to Ollie Tet as well. So Williams could be in for a good chance at scoring a lot of points this race. We go down the third sector. On the trying to go for the outside around Jake Stew. He's not going to be able to do anything here. He's going to have to slot him behind and hope that he makes a mistake. As Fat Freddy gets past Jake Stew, and he does. He has a sort of oversteer, and Ollie Tech gets past him as well. Fat Freddy, not ideal, and he spun it, he spun it, he spun it. Oh, and he's taken out by Finjo6. Both of them go out of this race. Massive crash out of the first sequence of corners. Finjo6 and Fat Freddy, who were taken out in this, in the first 5 laps, who will join Jay Morton in the Jeddah graveyard. As I'm pretty sure that is a full-blown safety car. Jake Stew keeps his lead, which is good for him, but Fat Freddy, who is really, is now out of the race. Finjo6 come back to get anywhere near up there. Sadly, his race is over too. Extremely devastating for them. I think that's JKG, who has 2 drive-through penalties. Not good for him, but he's guaranteed to finish in the points. He's guaranteed at least 8th position, I think. Yeah, 8th position. So that's still some points. If you can survive here, of course. Let's see what happens now. See if there's any interesting strategies going on. But yeah, unfortunate for those 3 cars who are already out of the race by lap 5. So actually, now that we're under safety car, I think it's a good opportunity for me to test the audio again, because I'm still not happy with it, I don't think. So yeah, just stand by for that. Yeah, it's still not optimal, I don't think. Let's just... Right, so we're back. I don't think I could do anything about the audio. So if it's quiet, I'm sorry. But I'm afraid you're just going to have to deal with it, I'm afraid. Although, hold on. Maybe... we'll try something here. Just... Right. Let's see if this is any better. I don't think he's taken any damage. Going ahead, I'm just gonna see if audio's okay. Oh. Stream seems a bit, sketchy at the moment. Uh-oh. Everything should be fine, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. Stream's going a bit horribly at the moment. Okay, hopefully that's better for you guys. Not sure when the safety car's coming in just yet. I don't know, this audio still seems pretty dodgy, I don't know. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, that's Jake Stew. Oh no! He's binned it into the back of the safety car. Oh dear. Safety car just brake tested him. And that's him out of a race. We've lost 4 cars so far. We've lost 4 cars. And that is Williams of Jake Stew just lying there. And the safety car is in this lap. That is unfortunate for Jake. Just as the safety car goes in, and it's going to leave him behind as we go racing again. Olitet now in the lead after Jake Stew's safety car crash. JKG black flag for ignoring a drive-through penalty. Jordan Short is in second. We've only got 6 cars remaining in an 11-car race. That's about half the drivers out of the session. What a disaster. Yikes. That is not good. That's seriously not good for Williams, as Patty is down in 5th. Olitet might be keeping the run for Haas. We're only 8 laps in, and already we've lost half of the pack. Not really sure what to say, really, other than wow. I mean, a bit of a chaotic one, I guess, this race. Obviously, it is a street circuit. Oh dear, that's a bit loud. Well, it's not loud for you guys, but that just completely destroyed my ears. Oh dear. Okay. Right, sorry for all the audio issues, everyone. It's not, mics and controllers, it's... Or it may be just the way I'm streaming, so I'm doing it a bit differently this time. It's like a thing on Xbox that you can kind of, from like the menus. Jake told me about it before the race. I'm not sure if it's any better though. As we've got an AlphaTauri that is stopped moving. Olitet scrapes the barriers a bit. The Jordan Short, Alfa Romeo, and Patty. And I'm not sure who that is. That's Clemang. He's DNF'd. And that is another safety car in this race. We've lost over half of the contenders already on lap 9 of 25. It's more, really, who can survive rather than who can win. So we're now going to have another interview with Jake Stew, who has just invited me to an Xbox party. So we'll be speaking to him shortly.
Hello.
Hello, Jake.
Hi, Joe.
Right. So Jake, have you included your audio? Right. Jake. Bit of a disaster.
Yeah, I'll say.
No. So, Jake, do you want to do this in a separate party?
Yes, that would be good.
We're doing it in...
Just mute yourself for a minute. Just mute yourself for a minute.
Right. Hello, Jake. Right, so,
Hello.
bit of a disaster for you under the safety car.
Yes, bit of a disaster.
We've lost half the racers in this race in the first 10 laps. How do you feel about that?
In NASCAR moments.
Hello? Right, Jake, hello? Can't really hear you.
Just answer them.
Hold on. Can I turn you up? Jake, can you just, like, try putting your mic close to your mouth? I can't hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. It's better.
Jake, I literally can't hear a word you're saying. I'm not sure if I can hear it from the stream. Hello? Jake, hello?
Hello.
Hello. Okay, well, now that we've lost half of the people, who do you think's gonna win before, I get back to commentating?
Patty, I hope. Are you gonna have that incident?
Okay then. It's been, good to speak with you. Obviously,
Okay,
heartbreak
bye.
for you. So,
Yes.
hopefully better next race. Better race for you.
Mhm.
So,
Goodbye.
goodbye then. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for the...
Okay, I'm just gonna leave now. Goodbye. Okay. That. Oh, I love Jake, I do. He's a great guy. Anyways. Time to get serious again now. Jordan Short and an Alpha Tauri and UK in third, fourth and fifth respectively. I'm not sure why I mentioned those three very specific drivers, but I just did. Well, it's hard to be very specific around here because there's only 5 drivers left. But, oh yeah. A bit of an interesting one, this one. We're not even halfway through the race yet. It is 47 minutes past 7 at the moment. I need to do homework. I'm not sure how long this race is going to last, how many more safety cars there's going to be, or who's going to win, because it's just been chaos. But at the moment, Olitet is leading, followed by Patty, then Jordan Short, then moving with Etra, and then SGT UK. I've never actually done a league race at Jeddah, but it seems like a pretty chaotic, pretty chaotic for the drivers who's watching as well. Yeah. A bit interesting, to say the least. As we see the safety car round the final corner now. Olitet controlling the pace. No incidents behind the safety car this time. As we're going to go racing again once more. Very shortly. As we go racing again, Ollie Tech gets a good start. Patty is also going on a start. Jordan Shaw right behind him as well. Gonna go for the dive bomb. Does it pay off? It does. But no, he's not going to be able to go back down the inside. And maybe moving with Etra has also gotten past him with a double overtake from Jordan Shaw and moving Etra on Patty. From second down to fourth now. Unfortunate for them. Ollie Tech still leads the pack after the drama behind him. By 1 second. Moving with the Etra, Jordan Shaw and SGT UK have all stopped. Ollie Tech and Patty haven't. This has just gotten interesting. As SGT UK and Patty are side by side going through here. SGT UK makes it past him. Obviously, both of their teammates lost during this race. And there's not one driver on the same team left. So it's a free-for-all for the Constructors title now. In this race, at least. Ollie Tech obviously came second last race. If he can get first this race, it's going to be extremely good for him. As Jordan Shaw is closing in on him. And yeah, he's under a second now. He's on the mediums. Ollie Tech's on the hards, yeah, he's on the hards. So it's going to be maybe an unfair fight. Though it seems he's using a bit of energy. Let's see how much people generally have. Ollie Tech's got quite high amount of energy. Jordan Shaw does not. He has about half. Moving with the expert he's still got a decent amount, about 70%. SGT UK has a decent amount. And Patty, not really see his display very well, but yeah, about half of his ERS. That's ERS. That sort of a situation there. That 13 out of 25. Fans in the stands are either very confused or very thrilled at the action that we've seen so far. It's been pretty crazy, to be honest. Yeah, it's it's been quite a chaotic one. Not sure. Still not sure who's gonna win. Ollie Tech still has to pit, of course. Jordan Shaw, who's behind him, hasn't pitted. Has pitted onto the mediums. Not sure. Can we check how long hold their tyres are? Yeah, we can. 3 laps old. Ollie Tech is on the 12-hole hards. Now, the question is, can Jordan Shaw last these tyres to the end of the race, or is he going to have to hit onto softs? Yellow flags in sector 3, that's Patty going slowly. Might have hit something there, and that is a front wing of somebody. Somebody's front wing has been decimated in the barriers. That, think that was moving with Etra. Yes, it was. His front wing is completely gone. AlphaTauri going to have to give him a new one. As he's put on the soft compound tyres. It's been a pretty chaotic race for him. He's coming out to pit lane now. Obviously in last, because that safety car bunched up the grid quite a lot, but the gaps are still pretty far. SGT UK in third, 6 seconds away from Jordan Shaw. 2 seconds away from Ollie Tech, who's in first. Ollie Tech hasn't pitted, but to be honest, it doesn't seem like he needs to. His tyres are running well, and he's pretty much pulling away from Jordan Shaw, who's on the newer tyres. There's every advantage that he could have gained from that pit stop has been lost, apart from the fact that there was a safety car. And Ollie Tech is going to obviously have to pit again, and he's going to be put, well, far behind. Obviously, that depends if Jordan Shaw has to pit again onto the softs, which I think he might, as Ollie Tech now dives into the pits on lap 15. Jordan Shaw is now in first, but for how long? We'll have to wait and see. As SGT UK also ahead of him now. Let's see if Patty can make it past. Ollie Tech now just coming out of the pits. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. I think Ollie Tech just manages to get there. You can just see the Williams just in the background. He's about maybe 3 seconds behind. 2.6. Close enough. Patty really trying to take it slow, which maybe isn't that bad of a strategy, to be honest. Obviously, he still needs to pit. Obviously, Ollie Tech just did pit. But he's 6 seconds behind SGT UK. SGT UK is 7 seconds behind Jordan Shaw, who obviously is in first. So, in case you've just joined us, we have lost JKG, Jay Morton, Fat Philly, FinJ06, JXG13, and Klimang. All lost in either very brutal, very sad, or just very, well, unknown ways. I'm pretty sure, is that Jay Morton that just kind of vanished at the start of a race? Obviously, Fat Freddy, FinJ06 had that massive crash coming out of, what is it? Maybe turn 3, I think. Jake Stew got brake tested by the safety car. Clemang randomly stopped in the middle of the track in Sector 1 at some point during the race. And Jake HE got disqualified for not diving in the pits. For a drive-through penalty, of course. Jordan Shaw is strong out at the front. He's managing to pull away from Kate, which is good. He needs to get as far away as Ollie Tech as he can possibly get. Because obviously, he might have to pit again. He can either do that or try and save his tyres so that they last until the end of a race, which would be smart. Yeah, it would be smart. Let's have a look from the gap to the leader then. So Ollie Tech is 11 seconds behind. I think that's a bit less than a pit stop distance around here. So that means that if Jordan Shaw was to pit again, Ollie Tech would be ahead of him. Same goes for SEC, of course. Have 16 laps on his tyres, which is the amount of laps done so far, by the way. Well, maybe just under, sorry, because Jordan Shaw is now coming across the main straight as he commences lap 17 of the race. Moving with the extra is far behind, but he's still in the race, remember. And well, credits arrived. Hold on. Oh, if 25's odd, that means you can't find it because yeah, because you just can't do that. Or can you? Wait, I don't know. It's definitely not a whole number. Is it? Is it 12.5? Yeah, because 12 plus 12 is 24. I know that because I'm not like free. Obviously, 13 plus 13 is 26. 6. So in between that is 25. And in between 12 and 13 is 12.5. I think. That should be right. Anyways, that's a lap of maths. It'd be a lap of Jeddah to work out what half of 25 was. Yeah. Still waiting for the maths assessment back too. As you can tell, I'm not in top set of maths. I'm definitely not. I'm a bit, empty-minded. I'm quite that, I mean, my skull is pretty thick. Hold on a minute. Okay, we might see a bit of action here. Moving with Etra is now closing in on Patty. He's about, hold on. It's still in leader gap. I know nobody likes leader gap. 1.6 seconds away. Well, change at any point, obviously, because this is F1 and time is, like, weird. 1.2 seconds now. He's on the softs. Patty's on the 17 lap old hards. Predicted winner by Jake Stew, I think. Wait, no, he predicted himself, didn't he? But that's not going to happen, is it? Because he's kind of, well, safe. Nothing really happened. He crashed into the back of a safety car and, kind of just forgot to pick him up. So he just sat on the side of a track. Just, kind of like, help. But obviously no help came, so he just kind of, maybe went for a swim in the, Red Sea, I'm not sure. Anyways, now, moving with Etra, gets past him very easily. AlphaTauri overtakes the Williams. Well, it was not going to be hard, was it? He's on 5 lap old softs. Patty's on 18 lap hards. So, yeah. Anyways, Jordan Short, 26, is in first. I'm not sure where he is in the standings. I can check right now. Oh. Just got news from Patty. He has been disconnected. But that would certainly explain why he was ghosted. I'm not sure, does he... I don't have his username. You can tell that Jake Stew's given up, because he's gone on to Rocket League doubles with, 71610, who none of you will know. But, maybe future person in his league. Not sure. I was speaking with him earlier, and he didn't seem overly keen on joining, so... yeah. Oh well. As, yeah. Oh, okay. Ollie Tech is dangerously close to Jordan Shaw now. 2.6 seconds. Bear in mind he had a pit stop and he's just absolutely grinding down that gap. 5 laps to go. Can Jordan Shaw make it? Or will he fall to Ollie Tech? Who has the fastest lap? I don't know. Jordan Shaw moved up 5 positions. In his... well, he's moved up 5 positions. What else can I say? Ollie Tech has moved down 1, obviously, who's in pole, but he's gaining back. SCT UK has gone up 5 positions. Moving with the Etra has gone up 5 positions, as he has a little bit of contact with the barrier. And Patty has moved down 2 spots. Still on the old hards. Is he going to try and make it to the end on them? I mean, how old are they? Detailed tyres. They're 19 laps old. So not quite as old as that. I'm not sure if he's been on them for the whole race. He might have been, and if he has, that means he has to pit. So, not sure why he didn't do that earlier if that is the case, but he has nothing to lose. As Ollie Tech is within 1 second of Jordan Shaw. Can he defend for the final 4 laps? Or he be absolutely just breezed past? Looks like we're about to find out. Is he going to try and go for the dive bomb? No, he's being patient. He knows he has the pace to kind of beat him. But we'll just have to see. Just had a message through the Discord. Not going to check right now, though, as we have some action going on at the front. Ollie Tech makes it past Jordan Shaw, and yeah, hasn't got anything to fight that. If he can stick within DRS, though, maybe he can fight back. However, remember, he is on the older mediums. Ollie Tech, though, looking strong. Jordan Shaw does have the DRS. He can get a good exit of this corner, which he is. He's going to have a DRS down this straight. Battery is on. Battery is on also for Ollie Tech. He's not going to make any progress on the straight here, really. 3 tenths away, and I think Ollie Tech might just pull away in this first exit. Which is a shame, really, because poor Jordan Shaw tried really hard to get first place back. It's just not going to be enough, though. Oh, hold on. I think he is going to be in DRS. Maybe. We'll have to see. This is literally nail-biting at the moment. Super close action. He's still not out of DRS yet. Or he might be. And he is. Yeah, he's 1.1 out. Sadly. As, yeah, Ollie Tech starts to pull away that gap. Let's see if Jordan Shaw maybe can gain back whatsoever. He's on low ERS, sorry. As you can tell, he's got light flashing. Ollie Tech, however, no light flashing whatsoever. He's got around 40% or something around that. Which is, yeah, it's good for him, I guess. In his battle against Jordan Shaw. As he's gained about a second on him this lap. Undefendable by Jordan Shaw. Absolute brilliant race from Ollie Tech. Obviously driver of the day last time. He got absolutely shunted down the grid. And obviously recovered all the way back up to second place behind his teammate. Doesn't want to make any mistakes now, though, as he's on the final 2 laps. I think it's penultimate. Call it. Second to last lap. We've got a nice view here from the little exhaust thingy. The air intake pipe, or whatever they call it. At the top of his car here. Around we go. Sector 2. Now 3.2 seconds away from Jordan Shaw, who is just struggling on those older mediums. Ollie Tech, maybe his strategic option wasn't necessarily the strongest, but it seems to have paid off in his battle against Jordan Shaw. He's now in first. As long as he can hold on for 2 more laps, which seems very likely, he's going to win the race. Obviously Patty is ghosted, so he's far away. Well, he's going to be far away from any action. We're saying that he's only 2.4 or 2.3. He's actually gaining on moving with the Etra, who's on softs, and is not in his AI. He's just cruising along. He knows he can't catch up to SGT UK. He's more than a pit stop ahead of him, so I think really he should just cruise it in. 4th place is not bad points whatsoever. As we just see him having a nice Sunday drive. Not much action up front, obviously, apart from Ollie Tech just pulling away every single lap. SGT UK, also one of the surviving members. Still cruising along. And you may have noticed I haven't gone for any audio checks recently. And that's because, well, I didn't really know what to do, to be honest. I'm not sure if the audio's bad or good or what, but it's a shame, really. I'm not really sure why it's bad, but, you know, it's just life. I guess next race we can try and get better audio. Jordan Shaw 26. Obviously, actually, we sacrificed the audio, but we managed to get a good interview in with TXQ. With 2, actually. After he crashed out in quali and crashed out in the race as well. Obviously, had a few friends. Just a few of my... Well, left my friends, actually. But he kind of just stole them from me. Which is a shame, really. But, you know. No, it's all good. We're all friends together, and yeah. I'm guessing they're all playing Rocket League or something. I don't know, that's just what they do. I guess just to, you know, forget about this race for him because, not a night to remember here in Jeddah. However, it is a night to remember for Olitet, who is just cruising along, now 8 seconds pretty much ahead of Jordan Shaw, who, remember, just a couple of laps ago, they were fighting for P1. It's, a bit disappointing, really, on the spectator side, but you can't have everything. Well, we've had quite a lot, to be honest. Of, oh. I know, Pat, you told me to leave his bot alone, but, there seems to be actually a fight going on back here. Which is, interesting. Patty is disqualified from the session for failing to use the required tire compound, which means he's going to be the last person in the race. Well, maybe last person in the race to get out. Now with Olitet. And he now, going down the final straight, can now officially say he is a race winner as he crosses the line in Jeddah to win. As you can hear for cheers from everybody, as he's the first time ever that he's won a race. He's going to be well happy with that, I should think. I think he's also got the fastest lap as well. Well, if it let me see, but Jordan Shaw is 2nd place. SGC UK in 3rd. I'm moving with Etra, who's nearly been lapped. Is now just kind of bringing it home for AlphaTauri. Gonna get him a decent P4. Obviously his teammate was lost somewhere in the race. Sadly Patty was lost too. Thanks for his AI literally well, refusing to pit. What a race it's been though. We've had many DNFs, 6 DNFs in total. We've only had 4 drivers who are going to cross the line, as we have the final driver crossing the line now in AlphaTauri of moving with Etra. If he binned it right there, that would have been extremely sad. But no, he's going to drive it to the finish line, and he's going to cross the finish line to get P4. That's not bad performance for him at all for his debut race. As, yeah, Olitet, first time race winner. Jordan Short in 2nd place. He's going to be happy with that, obviously. He could have won, but yeah, Olitet's pace out there today. Absolutely unbelievable show of speed, really. As he comes onto the podium now. Absolutely chuffed to bits. Oh, I forgot his name, actually. Oh, that's a bit embarrassing. P3, he's going to be happy with that. Yeah, yeah. As, we have the podium celebrations now. It's been quite a race here in Jeddah, and I'm looking forward to the next one in Australia. So, yeah, result for Haas once again. As they take P1. Ferrari, Jordan Shaw in P2. He's going to be happy. Ferrari, decent squad actually. SG UK for Alfa Romeo. His teammate seemed really fast, Fat Philly. However, he had a bit of a disaster really. Sadly. Moving with Etra in 4th, our last person to finish the race. And with that, that's round 2 over of TTM. Gonna take a screenshot of well, I was gonna take a screenshot, but sadly Xbox controllers are, well, you know, like the old ones, not the Series X ones, like the, you know, just regular Xbox ones. They don't have a screenshot button, so I just kind of just tap the controller. Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, these are your standings. Obviously, most of them don't count because everything after Simang here is unfortunately doesn't count because well, they didn't finish. Only 4 drivers finished this race, and yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed watching this absolute disaster of a race. To be honest, it wasn't it didn't really go for the plan. I don't think, but yeah, it's been a good race. Definitely a lot of drama, and obviously a good podium for Ferrari and Alfa Romeo. And well, Haas, they're just on top all the time at the moment, to be honest. So yeah. Well, it's been a good race. Well, for the most part, apart from some yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end it now because it's just getting awkward now. Yeah, I'll catch you at the next race, and it's goodbye for now. If I could actually end the